And facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They snap it to Smith. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Dobbs to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 34 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
It's a run with Akers. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Geno. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Smith. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And now look at him go. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Going right back to Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. This 2nd and 4. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Up the middle, Nwangu. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Dobbs.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On first down, Downs to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yard.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed to.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. But a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss.
Tyler Lockett now with the return.
For them, he's going to be taken down before he can gather much momentum on the run back. So no fireworks on the final field goal attempt, and that'll do it for this first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now Chandler.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He may go.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Ty Chandler.
66 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Here's Chandler. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 2nd down, Dobbs. Touchdown!
K.J. Osborne.
34 yards.
And the Vikings take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Boy, he has been fun to watch.